We're going to start with our hands and our ribs. We're going to spread your fingertips and just grab your ribs from the side. And we're going to focus on the breathing. So you're going to just bring your legs also to the level of your hips. And then lift your toes. And then spread your toes. And place the little toe, then the big toe, and then the middle toes. Okay? And then grab your ribs with your hand. And lengthen your spine. And close your eyes. We're going to start with deep breath. And the only thing that you're just going to try to focus is on your breathing and noticing how your ribs are expanding and extending every time that you're inhaling and exhaling. Okay? We're going to do this breathing in through your nostril, breathing out through your mouth. So, and also when you inhale, try to inhale in your belly first and then in your ribs area, chest, upper chest. Okay? We're going to do this 8 times. I'm going to guide you first. Just take a deep breath in. And then exhale. You can gently just side out. And if you side out it's slightly longer, perfect. If not, maybe it's equally. If you inhale, that's good too. Just gently side out. Right? Inhale into your belly. Your ribs, your chest. And then side out. Okay, inhale for 5, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Just calling a second in the top. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale. Inhale. Side out. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Side out. The last 3. Follow me. Follow your breath. Inhale. And the next breath, recover natural breathing, release your hands. Take a moment just here to notice how you're feeling. Just bringing your mind to the present moment into your practice. And noticing the space where you are, just acknowledging. Good. You can bring your hands here together. And it's called prayer, and just set your intention for your practice, for your day, if it's the beginning of the day. Good. Open your eyes, release your hand. We're going to start warming up our hands and arms, and it's going to warm up your entire arms. You're going to notice. So keep your legs where you are, arms parallel. Create a fist and spread. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring arms over your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your arm level of the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands looking to the floor. The same on the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms over your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms on the side. 10, 9, 8. Explore as fast as you can. And when your hands is like dying, that is the moment when you actually challenge. Okay, arms on the side for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. 3 rounds. Arms in front of you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms over your head. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms on the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms on the side of the body. Point your hands, look into the floor. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Shake your hands. Probably not your forearm. If you're not noticing, you can continue until you notice and you challenge your hand, your arms. So just shake your hands. Good. Interlock your fingertips and just you're gonna start drawing this a infinitive sign with your wrists, more with your wrists. Okay. You can start directing with the other hand. If your right is the one that commands, so try to use the left now to initiate, the drawing of the infinitive shape. Right. You're good. Shake, bring your arms in front of you, and then from there you're gonna turn the palms outside, so the back of the hands are together. Now you're going to bring the left arm in front of your right, interlock your fingertips and bring it towards your chest and then expand. Okay. If this is not working, do your best, but you bring it towards you and extend. It's nice for your wrists. It's a stretch. One more time. Right. Good. Release. The left hand comes in front of the right. Bring it towards your chest. Extend. Bring it towards your chest. Extend. Okay, my two more. And last one. Okay. Check your hands. Go into our hands and knees. We're gonna come in tabletop. Very classic tabletop. Wrists underneath of your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips with the hip apart. Spread your fingertips and then let go the belly towards the floor. Just drop in the belly and then you're going to start dragging the chest forward. So imagine you're going to drag the heel of the palm towards your knee, so that helps you to do the dragging the chest forward, and then you lift the chin slightly up. Okay, and tuck your tailbone and then exhale, round it, chin towards your chest, your tailbone is in. Inhale, drop the belly, drag the chest forward. Exhale. Breathe in, let go of the belly, drag the chest forward, and tuck your tailbone. Exhale, round your back, chin towards your chest, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, arching, exhale, rounding. In the last four, we're going to come in our fingertips. Right. This time, as you drop in the belly, you're gonna come in your fingertips, let it go of the belly, and then drag the chest forward. Exhale, round your back, chin towards your chest. Breathe in, and then breathe out. One more time, and then exhale. Come in neutral, release your hand. Cat and cow or cow and cat is really good to warm up your spine, especially in the mornings. We're gonna start with the out stability flow. So we're gonna try to hold as much as we can. We're gonna start with 30 seconds, yeah? 30 seconds hovering, and we're gonna extend our legs another 30 seconds that we do in a minute and a half. Right, prepare. In stability, we try to do very little movement while we do the movement itself. So lift your knees, hover the floor, and start counting for 30 seconds. I'm going to count for you, so take a natural breathing. Again, lift, just look in front of you so your neck's aligned with your back. So keep breathing naturally. "20 seconds more to go. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You can extend your right leg without moving much the left. Flex the foot. Stay here. Steady. Okay. 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring the right knee, extend the left. 30 seconds. Natural breathing. Twenty seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Place your knee into the floors. Woo. Going to bring your hips towards your heel and just come into your child pose. Extend your arms. Take a nice break here for your arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll your arms and your legs are warm up pretty much. You're gonna bring your arms behind, interlock your fingertips. Hands here. Drop your shoulders a moment. And then inhale. Start bringing your arms over your head. And bring it towards the ceiling first, up, wherever you can reach, and stay there. And maybe you bring it slightly more up, but do not force. Wherever you can go, just go there and hold for one breath more. And then release on the side. Slowly come back into your tabletop. Tabletop. From there, I want you to extend that right leg, press your right heel backwards. Stretch your calves. You tuck the toes into the floor and press your heel backwards so that your nuts stretch. From there, lift your right leg, hips parallel to the floor, and extend the left arm, reaching forward. Bend the right knee and slowly bring the left hand towards your right foot. If you grab, great. If you haven't grabbed it, you're just gonna place the hand into the floor and keep bend the right knee and lift it, okay? And lift the chest at the same time. But if you grab, start kicking into your left hand. Breathe in into your spine, elongate and lift the chest. So the front of the shoulders gets a nice stretch and your quadricep. Breathe in, breathe out. Release slowly. Left hand into the floor, right knee into the floor. Switch, left leg extend. Press the heel backwards and enjoy the calf stretch. Breathe in. Extend. Now lift the left leg. Keep your hips aligned with even. Align from each other. Extend your right arm and then slowly bend the left knee and bring your right hand towards the left foot. You can grab the left foot, the front of the left foot, and start kicking into your hand. Slowly breathe in into your chest, collarbones. You lift your entire spine is extending. Release. Bring the right hand, bring the left knee into the floor. Now from here, tuck the right toes along with your right knee. We're gonna try this together. If that doesn't work, I'll give you an option. You're gonna extend the left leg, but this time drop the heel into the floor. So you rotate From here, come in the left fingertips. Yeah. First, you're going to just stretch, place the soles of feet into the floor, the left one, and then slowly rise your right arm over your head, reaching forward. Breathe in and breathe out in the side of the body. Notice how you're feeling. Good. Now from here, I want you to bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Okay. Find a fixing point. And then very slowly, you're going to rise the left leg. You really need to use your muscles to engage and to lift the leg. Use your core muscles to keep you in balance. Everything's going to work. Slowly. Now, very slowly too, you're going to bring the right arm over your head, again reaching forward. Just to make a little fun. Bend the left knee. Bring the left knee towards your left armpit. So you want to bring it up. And then look in front. You're going to do the transition of the left foot in front to go to low lunge. Very slowly. With control and awareness. Wherever reach, maybe reaching just here, that's all good. You're going to just use your hand and transition the left foot in front. Good. Untuck the right toe. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take a moment here, breathe in, lift your upper body, bring the hip level of your right knee here. Okay, just take a moment here, inhale. And your next exhale. Exhale. You're going to drop the hips down towards the floor, forward. And stay here a couple of breaths. Good. Slowly, your next breath, bring your both hands into the floor, tuck your toes, and then step the left leg back. Press back, bring into your tabletop. We are going to do then the other side. Extend the right leg, drop the heel to the side, the left toe is tucking in. Okay, now if you were struggling a lot and you're still struggling and you're not managing to do this requires a lot of balance, you might lift the left toe and bring it slightly to the left side. It helps a lot and makes easier. But what I want you really is to challenge yourself, because I know that you can do it. Okay. First, just enjoy the stretch, ground the right foot into the floor, and then very slowly rise your right arm over your head and reach it forward. Side stretch here. These side planks are really good for stretching the sides. Good. Right. My left side is a little bit more lazy than my right, so you might struggle, but that's all good. Rise your right leg slowly and keep your natural breathing, and raise your right arm up to the ceiling too. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very slowly, you're going to start bringing your right arm over your head, reaching forward. And then from there, bend the right knee, bring towards your armpit, right armpit. You're going to do this transition. Keep natural breathing. You can do this. Trust in yourself. You're going to transition the right foot in front. Very slowly. Good. Inhale, both arms up, Anjanasana. Inhale and exhale this time. Again, bring the hips towards the left knee first. Maybe it's very sensitive your knee. You can place underneath a pillow. And then from there, inhale into your chest and collarbones. Look to your hand if it's possible and drop your hips down, forward towards the floor. Inhale and exhale. Good. And your next breath, place both hands into the floor. And step your right leg, kick back. Again, press your heel back as your calf gets a release. Place your knee into the floor. Whew. Come in your child pose for a moment, and we're going to prepare to go in our tabletop. Now from tabletop, I want you to extend your right leg, extend your left leg, so you come in on your first plank. And from here, we're going to just bend our elbows and come down into the floor. Now, if you're struggling halfway through, use your knees and place your belly without dropping yourself like a sack of potato. Yeah, you have to do with awareness and control the movements. From here, bring the forehead into the floor and bring your arms in cactus shape. And your next breath, you're going to lift your arms and your chest. Inhale, lift, engage that muscles of your back to lift. Exhale, bring your hands level of your rib. And your next breath, come up, lifting the chest, shoulders away from your ears, like low baby cobra. And then hips back towards your child and back in your tabletop. We're going to prepare for going into our high plank, and we're going to do this awkward side plank. Called awkward because it is awkward, but you're going to work in a different manner, your muscles. So you're going to extend your right leg, extend your left, and bring the inner feet together. From here, I want you to drop your left heel into the floor. So you're going preparing for side plank. You can place the right foot in front, that's so good. Keep your hands and your chest forward. Yes, you're targeting the side. Inhale and exhale. If you're okay with this, the next you can do it. Otherwise, just keep it here. But you're going to lift your right leg and kick your right heel to the left side and try if you can see your right heel, Inhale, exhale, give me just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Plank. Go very slowly down into the floor. Forehead into the floor, release your arms in cactus shape. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your arms. Exhale, bring your hands level with the chest. Inhale, lift again your chest, shoulders away from your ears, cobra. Back into your tabletop. Child and tabletop. From your tabletop, we're going to prepare to do the other side. You can extend the left leg, extend the right. Very strong plank. If you're ready, doubting if my plank is well set up, spread your fingertips and come in your tabletop to do the setting up of your high plank. What I want to do is you're going to press the floor away from you. Again, you're lifting the upper body, so you are protraction of your scapula, and then extend the right, extend the left. You can tuck the tailbone in slightly too. That's a strong plank. Might be different than the others. It's not wrong or right, but this will help you to recruit a lot of strength and hold it here. Now we're gonna rotate our legs to the right side. And if you're already having here a lot, just keep it here, or the left leg could be also in front of the right. Very slowly lift the left leg, right? And then you're gonna kick to the right and try to look your left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Very slowly, you can use your knees, lie down. Inhale, lift your chest and your arms. Exhale, hands down level of your rib. Breathe in, full cobra or baby cobra if you're struggling, but make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Back into your child pose. Again, and I'm gonna go back in our tabletop and then in our plank. The same thing that we did in the beginning. So the first round, we're gonna roll again to the left side. Okay, again, you can keep it just here. Okay, you're gonna lift your right leg up, kick to the left side, look to your heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, you're gonna rotate and keep your right leg floating. Bend the right knee and bring it towards to the front of you, to the front of yourself, and come in the left fingertips and raise the left hand up. So kind of rotate now into your right hand and your left leg. Okay, we're gonna do again on the other side, and you can find another 3, 2, 1. Back into your right hand, into the floor, your right foot. Place your knees into the floor, go down slowly into your belly. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hands level of your rib. Inhale, full cobra or baby cobra. And then back into your child pose. Inhale, come into your tabletop, preparing for going into your plank. Just gonna come here on my mat. Extend your right leg, extend the left leg. You're gonna rotate to the right side. Lift the left leg and kick, look to your left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly rotate to plank with one leg. Bend the left knee and turn to your right side, which becomes the front where the chest is looking, to the wall in this case. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, so you rotate the left hand and the right foot. 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand into the floor. Extend. Go very slowly into the belly. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale down. Inhale, full cobra. Nice release. Back into your child. All right. And then next we're gonna do our flow, and I think this part is the hardest and more challenging, but it's also fun. Okay, and when you have fun, we're gonna do this transition of 3 different poses, but everything is to work with, you're gonna work your entire body in these poses, because we're gonna work from a Sphinx pose. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to go into baby plank and then into high plank, and we're going to go into the side plank, and we're going to go back the same way we're coming up. We're going to go down, and then we're going to come up. You're going to try to switch your hands. You're going to just come, maybe extend the right first, and then the next time you're going to extend the left first. Maybe it doesn't make sense right now when I'm talking, but when we're going to do it, you're gonna understand better. I'm gonna try to do 5 times, but with 3 we are good. Okay, 3 times in a row without resting are good. If you can do 5 times at home, great, but I might do just 3 because of the time, because I am going out of breath. You're gonna come down, lie down, and you're gonna place your elbows underneath of your shoulders, your forearm into the floor. Again, spread your fingertips and your palms are into the floor. So just make sure your elbows is underneath of your shoulders. So this is a Sphinx pose. Okay. You drag the chest slightly forward. Enjoy here a little bit for 2 breaths more. You're gonna start preparing. You're gonna tuck your toes. Okay. And you're gonna press your heels backwards. You're gonna lift your hips up. So we're gonna come up and baby plank, and we're gonna pose. We're gonna pose for 3 seconds in every stage that we go in, every step. Okay, press your heels backwards. So you come in baby plank, pose. 1, 2, 3. High plank. You may extend your right hand, left hand, pose. Okay. Go into your side plank, into your right side. So rotate into the right leg. So the left, maybe it's into the floor. Left arm up, pose. If you want a more challenge, lift. Good. Bring the left hand into the floor. Pose. Bring the right elbow, left elbow, pose. Bring your hips down, pose. Tuck your toes, Lift your hips, pose for 3. Good. Come in the left hand, right hand, high plank, pose. Rotate into the left side, side plank, pose. Right hand into the floor, come into your plank, pose. Left elbow, right elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Tuck your toes, hips up, pose. Right hand, left hand, pose. Side plank into your right, pose. Left hand into the floor, high plank, pose. Right elbow, left elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Hips up, pose. Left hand, right hand, pose. Rotate into your left, side plank, pose. High plank, pose. Slowly, left elbow, right elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Tuck your toes, the 4 round. We can do this. Low plank. Come into your right hand, left hand, high plank, pose. Right side plank, side plank, 3. High plank, pose. Right elbow, left elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Baby plank pose. High plank pose. Left side, left plank pose. High plank pose. Left elbow, right elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Last round. Hips up, pose. Right hand, left hand, pose. Right side plank, pose. High plank, pose. Right elbow, left elbow, pose. Hips down, pose. Whew. Bring your hands like a pillow, rest your forehead. And just move hips side to side, release your hand. Take a deep breath in. And just let it go there. So when you go into your resting pose, what we're trying is to release the tension, immediately the tension that you created. When we doing a strength movement, we tend to tense the muscles in other part of the body. That's normal, you stress the muscles when we're doing a strength. So when we're going into resting poses, just let it go in that moment, release, that we don't accumulate, okay? Give me like a 3 deep breaths. Maybe you're in your belly, maybe you're in your chest. Right, in your next breath, we're going to do the contour pose of a lot of push-up. Is the reverse tabletop. So you're gonna sit and bring your legs forward. Just we need the contour pose of a lot of push-up is to pull up, but we don't have pull-ups in yoga. So we're gonna try to do our best to get the, that contour pose of push-ups. So you're gonna set, your legs are parallel, toes are looking forward, And your heels are not really close to your hips or to your butts. It's just like a 1 foot or so away. Okay, knees are bended. Now with your hands, your fingertips can be looking to your hips or looking away from your hips. Whatever you feel good. It works any way. So choose your favorite position for your hand. And we're gonna press our hands and feet into the floor. We're gonna lift our hips up and also the chest. So we tend to get very lazy in our butts, but also in our belly. So engage the muscles and lift up and try to keep everything in equilibrium, balance. You can release your head is right. Very good release for the neck, for the front of the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, bring your hips down into the floor. Soles the feet together and bring like 1, 2 hands away and just drop yourself forward. Do not worry about rounding the back or not, or the alignment, just releasing here. We're going back into reverse tabletop, and this time we're gonna hold for 10, and the last is gonna be for 15 seconds so that we really notice, right? Going back into your reverse table again. Bend your knees, soles of feet into the floor, toes looking forward, fingertips, your choice, hips up. You can release the neck, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down, soles of feet together, Parakanasana. This is butterfly pose. You create a feast and just rest it. Your forehead. If you don't get that much close to the floor, it's all good. Okay, try just to get comfortable in the uncomfortable position. Last round. Bring your hands behind. Set your table, reverse tabletop, hips up, and this time 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Beautiful. This time you're just gonna lie down on your back. Release your arms. You can shake. It's also good to shake your muscles. That's how you let it go, the tightness. You know, that's why it's good to massage. Massage is actually shaking your muscles is like doing massage. You can bring it over your head. Good. We're gonna do a bridge pose. You're gonna set your arms on the side of the body, and this time you're gonna bring the heels close to your hips as you can. Okay. You're gonna lift your toes, separate your fingertips, your fingertips, not your toes. Spread and then place back. You're gonna press your feet into the floor and the back of your head, and lift your hips up. This is a bridge pose. And from here, interlock your fingertips and press your forearm into the floor. You may lift your hips slightly more up. Maybe not. Oh, good. Do not look at your neighbors in this position. Keep it here. So the chin is close to your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. And then very slowly release. Nice. Lift your right foot and bring it over the left knee. From here, you're gonna lift the left, and looking with your hand, you're gonna try to grab the front of the left knee. If this doesn't happen, you might find a towel or anything that helps you to grab it. Otherwise, underneath of your thigh, this is an option to press now the left leg towards your chest. Wherever you are, you might be here, maybe you're in the front of the knee, but I want you to flex the left foot and imagine you having the wall. We have the wall in front of us. So I'm going to show you with the wall that if you are at home, this is going to be a nice release. So you just press the knee towards your chest, left knee. So if you are very close to the wall, you can turn to the wall and just place the left foot into the wall. Flex it here, and you just go closer to the wall. You're gonna notice a nice stretch, okay, if it's too much. But if you want more and maybe you're open in your hips, you're gonna just press the knee towards your chest. You're gonna really, really hopefully noticing your right out of your hip. Nice stretch. Good. We're gonna switch. We're gonna release the right, bring the left over the right. If you're at home, you can just lie down in your bed and maybe you have a wall and stay here and read. That's a good stretch. Nice for your out of your hips and the gluteus, and maybe your T-band. Whatever you are more tight, you're gonna notice. Okay, you can grab the knee and press towards your chest. This time your right knee. Whew. If you're saying, well, Karen, this is not a stretch for me, and you are very open, then I'm going to show you the next one. If you still don't notice any stretch, you're going to hook the left leg with your arms and with your elbows. You're going to lift your right and bring the right leg down into the floor and keep the left leg close to your chest, and you should notice something more intense. Good. You're going to release where you are. Whew. Bring your knees towards your chest. Rock side to side. Place the soles of feet into the floor and keep that space, with the hip apart, arms in cactus shape, and I want you to drop your knees to the left side and you look to your right elbow. Press your arm into the floor, your shoulder into the floor. Nicely dropping the knees to the side. Do not worry about your right knee if it's not dropping, maybe it's hanging, that's so good. Must be hanging, it's really hard to drop. So you need to lift the hips. Bring your knees to the center and drop to the right side, look to the left elbow. Just find a nice release. Good. Now we're gonna stretch our shoulders. Nice. I'm gonna bring your knees towards your chest first. You're gonna bring your hands in front of your shin bones. You can rock them forward and backwards. That's a nice also stretch for your spine. But if you have any problems in your neck, do not do that. Just roll to the side. We're gonna meet in our tabletop. So you can rock, cross the legs and come into your tabletop. We're gonna target the back of the shoulder because that's with a lot of push-up. You will notice in your shoulder blades. So you come in your tabletop, and from here, I want you to raise the right arm up. And then you're gonna bring underneath of the left arm, like you're threading the needle. Bring the back of the right shoulder into the floor, and then you center. Now, if I don't place the back of the right shoulder into the floor, and I'm struggling, I'm lifting up, you can use a book or anything that help you. Otherwise, you have to do different stretch. I'm going to show you different stretch because you're not going to get the stretch, and maybe you can, get more pain. If you not any pain in any position, just get out from there. Yeah, do not force. But if you place the back of the right shoulder, what you're going to do with your left is pressing into the floor. Press. This should be nice. You want more, you can place underneath of the right hand and also press your right hand away from you. It's a different one. Whew. It's a good one. place the left hand into the floor. We're gonna switch. Okay, left arm up. Good. Bring underneath of your right arm, chest. Bring the back of the left shoulder. You should see from there a little bit more. Press your right hand into the floor and just breathe there and enjoy. I like to press my hand away, so good. Bring it back. The other one that you're gonna do if you couldn't do that, you're gonna bring your arms here in front and then bring the right arm underneath of the left. You kind of hug yourself, and then you're gonna bring the right palm in front of the left palm. This is equal arms. If this doesn't happen too, maybe you know have that space yet, you can bring in the back of the hand. And what you're gonna do is just create this rounding. You're gonna bring the chin towards your chest. Notes here, breathe in the back of the neck. Your shoulder blades should be spreading. And then inhale, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling, higher. And then exhale, round and bring the chin towards your chest. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Release your hand and switch. You know, hug yourself. This time the left arm's underneath of the right. You can hug yourself first and then bring the hands together. And then elbows down towards your chest, round your back, chin towards your chest. Breathe in the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, bring the elbows down towards your chest. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. A very sweet stretch for your tricep. We're gonna go into tabletop position, and we're gonna go into half puppy pose. That's the name in yoga. From here, I want you to walk your hands away, and then you're gonna bring the right elbow into the floor. Keep your hips direct with your knee, 90 degree. Yeah? It's gonna help you a little bit to bring more weight into that. You're gonna place the right elbow into the floor, and then what you're gonna do is just drop the right shoulder into the floor. Imagine like there is a weight in your armpit, and that wanna go down towards the floor. It wants to touch the floor, so you're just kind of leaning into your right elbows a little bit more weight to feel the stretch. Okay, your forehead can be resting in the floor, and to help you that, direct the weight towards your right. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Release. We're going to do the left one. You're going to place the left elbow. You're going to notice more here maybe. So what I do is just dropping my chest, the left chest down towards the floor, forehead into the floor. I direct my weight towards the left shoulder, just to bring it down towards the floor. It's like imagine you have a weight in your armpit and then it's pulling down towards the floor. Triceps are also the ones that gets very tight if we do a lot of push-ups, side planks, and even you pull-ups. Good. Just can go to your puppy pose. That's really good too for your chest. Good. Come into your child pose. Okay. Can get ready for your Shavasana and just lie down in your back. Just lie down. I'm gonna show you to finish. We're gonna just self-massage ourselves, and if you want, you can just lie down for at least 30 seconds to 1 minute for your Shavasana. You can put your nice music and, to help you to release. I call the magic moment because when we do the movements and we do all the strength, in this case exercise, we stress in the muscles, we break in the tissues, and then the repair moment, which is when you're resting, is where everything, you know, rebuilds and regenerates, is the moment where actually you're getting stronger. So that's why it's very important, the resting time too, and sleep well and all this stuff. So, okay, you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna start tapping the soles of the feet, but a nice tap. And in the front of the foot, the calves, a nice tap. Tap, 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 tap. Create the face and maybe bring it a low back. It's a self massage. And also a stimulation for your organs in Kundalini yoga. That's the belief that we can stimulate our organs, and I do believe too, with breathing and massaging. Tapping is a technique. So you can bring it to the side. You can go to your arms, your neck, where I'm feeling a little bit more sore or tight. Tap, 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 tap. Going to the head, back of the head, and the crown, the sternum. Come in the center where we say the pituitary line it is, in the middle. And you can go to your cheeks, and then if it's your jaw, it's a nice release. And then come in your collarbones. It's gonna feel weird maybe, but you're gonna open your mouth and just let it go a sound without judging yourself or worrying what people will think. Yeah, breathe in, and then very good. Just gonna lie down, and you're ready for your shavasana. Have a great time, and have your shavasana as long as you want. Thank you.